Welcome to the wonderful world of iPad. The ideas and procedures and information contained in this tutorial are aimed at helping you get started with your iPad. I hope you have fun with it. The iPad is school property on loan to you for your personal and professional use. You are responsible for the care of your iPad. Here are some general rules. 1. Only use a clean, soft cloth to clean the screen. No cleaners except those especially made for iPad use. Second, carefully insert cords and cables into the iPad to prevent damage. This is one of the most frequent ways in which iPads are damaged. Third, don't put any stickers on the iPad or don't write on the iPad with markers. And finally, be careful when using food or beverages around your iPad. You are responsible for getting a protective case for your iPad. Make sure it has sufficient padding to protect the iPad from normal treatment. The iPad screen can be damaged if subjected to rough treatment. The screens are particularly sensitive to damage from excessive pressure on the screen. Do not lean on the iPad. Do not place anything on the iPad that could put pressure on the screen. Remember to clean the screen with a soft, dry cloth or anti-static cloth. And try not to bump the iPad against furniture, walls, floors, etc., as it may damage the screen. Okay, now how do I get started? One of the first things that you'll want to do is to set up an iTunes account. You will also want to set up a security code. You do this by going to Settings, then going to General, then going to Restrictions, and once you enable restrictions, a screen will come up that will allow you to enter a security code. Charging your iPad. Your iPad arrives fully charged. To preserve battery life, they suggest that you allow the battery to get to 0% before recharging. After that, you can recharge as needed. You can sync your iPad to your computer. You do this by plugging your iPad into your computer, and that will automatically launch iTunes. From there, you just follow the instructions. Purchasing apps can be a lot of fun. Holy Spirit will be purchasing some apps as part of the volume purchasing process. You don't have those apps currently on your iPad. These iPads will likely include Pages, Keynote, Numbers. During workshop week, you will be getting a $25 iTunes card that you can use to purchase apps. Anything beyond that is on your own. Remember, there are tons of free apps. Once school is underway, we will have a procedure to keep track of apps and to maximize your investment. So in the meantime, just play, 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 and get to know your iPad and the many things you can do with it. Here are some tricks to try. If you're out and about this summer and see something you would like to capture for your class, a rare flower, an interesting animal, a unique sight, all you need to do is to take a screenshot of it. You take a screenshot by pressing the Home and Sleep Awake button at the same time. The screen will flash and your screenshot is in your photos. If you double-click on the Home button, you can view and launch recently used applications. Swipe left to right to adjust brightness, play media, and adjust media sound. Sometimes you want to rearrange the apps on your home page. Touch and hold an icon until it jiggles. You can drag icons to new pages, to the menu bar, or to a folder. To create a new folder, put one app on top of another. Press the Home button to save. Searching your iPad can be done from your home page. Swipe left to right. Search for built-in apps, mail, calendar, music, contacts, any of those. You may want to change the volume. Use the volume buttons on the side to increase and decrease volume. Use the side switch to mute modifications and sound effects. Press and hold volume down to mute audio and video feed playback. If you're using your keyboard, some people find it easier to work from a split keyboard. To split the keyboard, just place your fingers in the center of the keyboard and move your fingers to opposite sides of the screen. Here are some online resources that might be helpful to you. I'm sure that you'll find your own, and I'm encouraging you to play with it and to come back during workshop week prepared to share some of the things that you learned on your iPad. Have a great time.